Well, here's a simple question to start the week. Why are fundamental rights seemingly old-fashioned and therefore in the Great Reset we can trample on them? Individual rights, free speech, freedom of association, freedom of movement. Remember all that in coronavirus? Killed and buried. May 3 this year was World Press Freedom Day. Yet the Australian WikiLeaks publisher Julian Assange is imprisoned in UK's harshest prison, awaiting extradition to the USA. If extradited, he faces a 175-year sentence for allegedly exposing war crimes. All the largest press freedom and human rights groups across the world have urged the UK to release Assange immediately and demand America end its prosecution. The slogan is, bring him home, journalism is not a crime. Well, Anthony Albanese reportedly told a Labor caucus meeting in February 2021, over a year ago, that, quote, enough's enough. And he can't see what's served by keeping Mr Assange incarcerated. Anthony Albanese. But now he's in government, forget it. Julian Assange was born in Townsville. He now resides in Belmarsh Prison, imprisoned without any conviction. His health continues to deteriorate. He's just turned 50. He's recovering from a stroke. He's been in prison for 13 years. The United States has never made a case, nor has anyone, that the information published by Julian Assange put anyone's life in danger. As my friend Adam Crichton wrote from Washington last year, the pursuit of Julian Assange has given the likes of China and Azerbaijan and other authoritarian countries the opportunity to mock the US over its commitment to free speech. Remember, all the major US news outlets republished what WikiLeaks had published without any charges laid against them. And remember, Joe Biden last year had a summit for democracy, meant to showcase the importance of human rights and democracy to the world. And the president said America would set up a fund, quote, to help protect investigative journalists against nuisance lawsuits designed to prevent them from doing their work, unquote. Presumably someone in some administration was worried about being embarrassed by what WikiLeaks published. But the fear of embarrassment and humiliation is what keeps governments honest and efficient. As Adam Crichton wrote, sunlight is a powerful disinfectant. Nothing Assange did was illegal in Britain or Australia, both of which have shamefully facilitated his extradition and probable imprisonment. But as Adam incisively wrote at the end of last year, Assange's great tactical mistake was losing much of his left-wing support in the Democrat Party after WikiLeaks published a vast trove of emails a few months before the 2016 election that caused embarrassment to Hillary Clinton and supposedly helped Donald Trump get elected. As Adam Crichton wrote, the Assange case has sifted out those who genuinely believe individuals have rights from those who think government is a tool to destroy your political enemies. For now, Assange's fate appears sealed by inertia, hypocrisy and timidity. Albanese is under pressure from many, including his own government MP Julian Hill, the member for Bruce, to honour a commitment that he gave in opposition when, as I said, he declared the incarceration in the UK of Julian Assange, pending his extradition to the United States, had gone on long enough. And Mr Albanese, in opposition, wanted Julian Assange freed. Julian Hill is a member of the bipartisan Bring Julian Assange Home parliamentary group, and he said, I hope one of the first acts of our new cabinet will be to speak up for our fellow citizen and demand the US government drop the shameful prosecution of Julian Assange. He said the government must stand clear and firm on its principles, including the principle of press freedom. Well, the Albanese government was elected on May 21. My understanding is all ministers have been told not to meet with the Assange team, only with Attorney General Dreyfus, and that is a non-meeting because it's only with his staff. Here is a real test, therefore, of Anthony Albanese's credibility. Enough is enough when you're in opposition, but when you get into government, head for the hills. Julian Assange has been in prison without any conviction. He's an Australian. Whatever your opinion might be, he's one of us. He professionally is an Australian publisher. He's not accused of hacking. He's the first publisher in history to be charged with espionage. And he faces 175 years in prison, all for engaging in regular journalistic activity, basically exposing what he believed was political corruption.